RattlePatch Kids! Happy Wednesday! How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the ER Playground. Here we believe movement is medicine and issues are in the tissues. And in this space is all about unconditional love, kindness, and showing up for yourself, and rebirthing your inner child superhero. And mine is Rattlebones, aka RattleBee. God, I'm getting so scruffy. I need a shave. As always, take what resonates, shed the rest. This is not for everyone, but more importantly, this is me just reflecting and talking to myself. How we doing? Just gonna do a quick check-in before I start my gym workout. It felt good to move my body this morning. It really did. I'm still like, I really have this goal of mine to have my own space, and I want to get better sound. Baby steps. I feel like we all have to start somewhere. But oh my gosh, where I first started, I was literally just on a a little table that I got from Goodwill, and I was just moving on that, and here we are. Hi, we got someone here. We got a Rattle Patch Kid. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Sending you love. In this check-in, I just want to show gratitude and love. Gratitude is so powerful. It's like when just saying thank you, and we have 3 new Rattle Patch Kids that joined this morning, the ER playground, and I was thinking to myself, okay, could I do like an upload video, or should I just go live? But also, I have a hunger for human connection, and I feel like uploads are powerful and cool, but I also feel like going live is also very powerful and a beautiful way to connect. So here we are. So we have 3 new Rattle Patch Kids, and I just want to state what this space is. This is all about showing up for yourself. This is all about showing up for your inner child and doing mirror work. And I know we've been programmed to look in the mirror and maybe critique or judge ourselves, but here's all about unconditional love and not picking yourself apart. And to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm 37 years old. Oh, let me introduce myself. Silly me. Hello, my name is Dr. Rattle, death of the ego, rebirth of the inner child, and my inner child is Rattlebones. And he is my inner child superhero. And what does that mean? Hi, how are you? Think of Spider-Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Catwoman, the Avengers, and so forth. Power Rangers, and Rattlebones is mine. Hi, Sophia, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're having a beautiful morning. Thank you for being kind. Um, yeah, and so in this space, we create our own sound, and our own sound is called Rattle X2, which means it's adult self and inner child, the masculine and the feminine. And our sound is all about high vibration and letting go what doesn't serve us anymore. And what we drink here is water. And we give it a cool name, Rattle XR drip, which means movement, expression, release. And the drip, what are we dripping? We can be dripping so many things. Examples: anxiety, depression, joy, fun, excess fat, depression, grief, heartbreak, love. Basically, we're shedding skin. And so, yeah, welcome, 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 welcome. And the invitation here is to witness, to rebirth your inner child. But deeper than that, it's just showing up for yourself, making time for yourself. Example, maybe you're someone who hasn't wrote a book and you love writing, you just can't find time to do that. Or maybe you're someone that likes to play the piano and you just haven't found time to do that. Or fishing, or whatever it is that brings you so much joy, you get lost into the vortex. And my vortex is the ER playground, where I get lost. I lose track of time. I connect to source, God, spirit, who the creator, I'll just state that. And every time I'm in this vortex, aka the ER playground, it's like the angels are holding me and I just feel unconditional love. And honestly, it's the one space where I truly feel I can just be myself. I'm not here performing, I'm just here existing, being, so to speak. And I record myself because one day I want to look back on my documentation. And just like any doctor or nurse or lawyer or police officer, you get data, you write it down. And in nursing, they say, if you didn't document it, it didn't happen. So this is me just documenting my journey of showing up for myself. And what is a Rattle Patch Kid? A Rattle Patch Kid is unapologetic energy. And a Rattle Patch Kid is uh, just the inner child being wild and free and unapologetic. And we create our own sound here. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing wonderful. And also in this space, the disease is called SSR, which means suppress spirit rewire, which also means issues are in the tissues, locked up emotion, locked up energy, things that just need to get out of the body, especially for my brothers. Now, I will ask myself questions and I will just reflect on them. So, example for today, what am I carrying that no longer belongs to me? And I guess yesterday, just like getting it off the body, like yesterday was just a little rough for me. And that's why I love the ER playground. That's why I rattle. And here, our spirit animal are snakes because snakes shed. They shed their skin. And I love rattlesnakes because they rattle. And that's what we do here. We rattle. We don't do choreography here. Choreography is beautiful, but in this space, we rattle because this is the ER, which also means embodied release, meaning get it out the body. If we hold it in, that can just linger and that can turn into suppression, meaning like you can get depressed, anxiety, fear, so forth and so on. So we got to get it out the body. It's almost like this: if you were bitten by a snake, are you going to look at the manual, like, oh yeah, I need to do, or are you going to get the poison out? And that's what we do here. We got to get it out the body. So, with that being said, Another question might be, what does my inner child need to hear from me today? Um, hmm. I'm proud of myself for showing up. I'm proud. I love my inner child. I love Rattlebones and RattleBee. And he has been, I don't want to say he, the frequency spirit, because Rattlebones is masculine and feminine. Spirit has always been with me. And if you're here witnessing, think about one of the most darkest times in your life. And just think about who was there. How did you overcome that? And Spirit was always there whispering, you got this. You can do this. You can pull through. So it's like Yoda. If anyone seen Star Wars, Yoda is like the master. And Luke Skywalker talks to Yoda, but do you see a little green guy walking around? No. So spirit is within us, right? I believe it's our DNA, and it's helping us just live here on planet Earth. Yeah. So, and here are some venom bites for the men. What weight have you been carrying that no one sees? When did you learn to stay silent, and who taught you that was strength? What emotion sits in your chest but never makes it to your voice? And then I had some female questions in here, but must forgot it. Oops. That'll be next time. But anyway, I just want to say hi to the new RattlePatch Kids. Thank you for believing in this medicine. Thank you for witnessing RattleBee and I. Here, we're all about love, like I stated before, unconditional love, because I feel like love has been, I don't know, just picked apart, meaning, I don't know, there's this song that's out, and it's like, I'm not gonna say the artist, but it's like, if you love me, put me in Chanel. I'm like, hmm, that's not love to me. That's just like saying, okay, if you love me, buy me a house. If you love me, buy me a Ferrari. Mm, if you love me, buy me a handbag. No, I would not want someone to love me like that because it doesn't seem real. And deeper than that, my mom's boyfriend always said he loved her, but then he would cheat on her or beat her. So I'm just like, interesting. So here we say unconditional love because that is how I treat myself. That's how I treat my YouTube channel. That's how I treat my Rattle Patch Kids. Hint to why I'm showing up right now, letting you know that you are seen here and that you are loved for who you are and where you are on your journey. So, cheers to that. All right, let's see here. Yeah, and then so anyway, what else can I tell you about this beautiful space? We don't really respond to negativity here, meaning Venom. And what is Venom? Venom is not a person. Venom is just energy. Because I believe we are all good. It's like when you come out the mom's wound, are you cussing? Are you judging people? No. I believe we have been programmed to do that. Meaning by TV shows, movies, just family dynamics, but it doesn't necessarily define you. So that's why we also state that venom is not ours to carry. And also, this green dot, I feel like we have been programmed to think, oh, someone's going live. And I'm not just speaking for me, I'm just speaking from what I witnessed. That, oh, I can dump my unprocessed emotion and we don't have to respond to that. We're not entitled to. Unfortunately, though, just being in the behavioral health system, words are very powerful, and it makes me nauseated just thinking about how people can believe what Venom spits, meaning you're fat, and then you're like, "Oh my god, am I fat?" And then you don't eat for 2 weeks. So that's why I'm very careful how I respond to Venom. And I just told myself yesterday, last night, I'm like, this is just a game. Like, I don't even have to pay Venom any attention. I'll jot it down on my book, and then we will dissect it because that is the SSR. That is suppressed spirit rewire. And how do we rewire our nervous system and not being in flight and fight mode is just moving the body unapologetically and not worrying about choreography, not worrying about how we look, because there was a time where we moved our bodies. Does anyone remember Barney? Or I love you, you love me, and you're just like moving your body, or if you have a kid right now, do they have their little show where they just move their body and they're so unapologetic and they're just moving their energy around? Even your favorite artists, like they have been taught by choreographers to move, and it's like cool. But there was a time where we didn't have to need a choreographer, or we didn't need approval, or we didn't need the yes men. So here we just move. Yeah. So that's what we do here, and so much more. So yeah, I just want to do a quick little 15-minute check-in, and I'm over my time. But I just want to say hi and thank you for being here. And you are seen here. And yeah, have a beautiful day. I'm gonna hit the gym. Today I have a busy day. I have to meet my aunt. I was gonna meet her yesterday, but I had to get my SRP bill paid, and I was just like stressed. So anyway, today is the day we're gonna meet her. I'm gonna meet her. We're gonna do the habit. I love cheeseburgers and fries. I'm literally like your typical American boy, but I don't know. I love cheeseburgers and I love French fries. Uh, anyway, and I've been trying not to eat cheeseburgers as much because I just feel like, and but anyway, today I'm going to treat myself. And with my aunt, we're going to do lunch. We're going to have lunch at my condo, the condo that my dad left me when he passed. And my aunt hasn't seen it since my father's passing. So it might be an emotional moment, but that's okay. It's okay to cry here, especially for my brothers. I know we've been told to man up and men don't cry and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, here, your emotions are welcomed. Yeah. All right, well, that's my check-in. Grateful to be alive. Grateful for my RattlePatch Kids. Grateful for RattleBee. Grateful for the chat. Thank you for being kind, and cheerio. Much love.